yourself that you are a YouTuber that wants to grow into the entertainment industry, become a full-time content creator, do not build your channel on story times. Do not do that. That is the worst thing you can ever do for yourself. People will use those story times against you. For me, I always felt like story times are things that happened in the past, fun experiences that I learned lessons from. Some were good, some were bad, but people will use them against you. They will catch up with you in the future. You will come here telling a story that your sugar daddy used to do. They'll be like, yes, that's why you are arrogant because you're busy sleeping with married men. Don't use story times to grow your channel unless you just want to be a YouTuber. Then you can do anything. But if you still want to be in the entertainment industry for long, do not use your past to build your current.
So you mean to tell me that you're going to come on Beyonce's internet in 2026 unprovoked? Unprovoked. Nobody asked you, and you start telling strangers all your dirty little secrets and what you get up to when you're offline. At what cost? Why? Right? I mean, who you lay with and who you get kinky with should never be public knowledge. All in the name of what? You're having fun and you just want to create storytime content. It does not work like that, my sister. One thing influencers need to understand is that the internet never forgets, right? And you'll be the very same girl 5 years from now complaining about how we are not allowing you to evolve, change, and become a better person in society. But you are the very same girl that pressed record, proceeded to post all this nonsense online because you wanted views, money, attention, right? I mean, if you're going to become a serious influencer in this industry or in this content creation space, you need to be very careful of what you put out there and what you say, right? If you want to do this for the long run, you need to stay away from storytime content and this Instagram baddie mindset, right? I mean, storytime content is very short lived. Very short lived. You get the views, you get the comments, you're an amazing person, they love you. But the consequences are very long term. Trust me, they are. And Xoli is one of the influencers that can really tell us this. I mean, Xoli started out as the storytime queen. She shared everything with us from the type of men she likes, her friendships, what she prefers from a man, what she expects from a man, local men, international men. And she just opened up her life to us. But over the years, I've come to realize that Xoli is actually regretting all that she used to say back then in the story times because that information is now being used against her. Every time she tries to do something, she's reminded of her past. Now, that's the sad reality of storytime content, right? Storytime content, in a sense, you are literally limiting yourself in the future and also within the industry because when you start out with this content, it's fun. It's harmless. It means nothing. People love who you are. They love your personality. But the problem starts when brands start watching you. Serious people start watching you and they start to question your behavior and character. And this can cost you a lot. It can cost you serious opportunities and you'll just be stagnant and stuck on YouTube. But making money and moving or making career moves in this industry, you will struggle because people will always see you as that particular girl, right? Now, storytime content will always be used against you, whether you like it or not, right? Now, positioning yourself as a HOE and the girl that sleeps around in these story times is the worst thing you can ever do to yourself. You are literally setting yourself up for failure, right? Simply because you don't want to be known as that girl or that girl that sleeps around. And you're constantly pushing this agenda and posting yourself like this girl. Now, a perfect example of this is far-fetched, but I'm going to use, what's her name? Zota Wabantu, right? She came onto the social media streets as a woman who is free, expressing herself, wearing a G-string or thong every other second video, and men spanking her and touching her. And she built an audience around all of this, right? And majority of her followers were men. And this was her biggest downfall. Because if you're going to overly sexualize yourself or your content online as a woman, you are setting yourself up for failure. Because Zota Wabantu right now is very quiet, right? She had a business selling eggs, and those same men who like her content couldn't even support and buy her content. So women need to shy away from overly sexualizing their content, right? And I must say, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite influences in this industry, right? Oli, Keoms, Mihlali, Big Nans, as well as Lurato_M are women who are in the industry and they don't over sexualize themselves. Go look at their pages, right? I mean, a bikini now and again, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But if you look at their feed, they're not always naked online. That's why they're gonna continuously win in this industry, because women are following them, women are supporting them, and women are behind them, right? So in all of this, what am I saying? I am saying that don't over sexualize your content as a woman, especially if you're going to start a brand or sell something to these ladies. You need to understand that your audience are women and they're going to support you. But if your audience is a man dominated audience, you're going to lose, because men don't like spending, right? They are there to see you show some ass, and that's just about it. You get. Now, in the same breath, please avoid male-centered story times as well as sex-centered story times. I mean, these experiences are for you. They're not for us. And in most cases, we gain nothing out of it. It's just entertainment. But in the process of all of this, you are ruining your reputation, your name, and your brand as an influencer. I mean, do you think it's cute to tell me how many men you are sleeping with in a day or weekend? That's not cute, right? You are just ruining your entire brand. So you might as well just get offline and do your thing in person or in real life, in real time, without us knowing your business, right? Stay away from such things. It's not nice. And also, the curse of story times includes content like my experiences with Nigerian men, my experience with my sugar daddies, how I'm sleeping with married men, right? My experiences with multiple men, or how many experiences I have with men when I'm going out. Why are you telling us all of these things? As well, now there's a new trend, the dark magic of how to get men, how to keep a man, the traditional side of things, and how, you know, black people do things. Just don't do all of that. It's distasteful, it's not cute. You don't have to bring it online. If you have nothing to say, keep quiet. Just vlog rather, you know. So you need to understand that you need to be very careful of what you're saying, because there's a lot of girls who are now building their platforms on Storytime and thinking it's cute. It's fun, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna comment, we're gonna enjoy it. But after 5 years, after 10 years, do you think you're still gonna be on this platform? Are we still gonna really watch? Are we still really gonna like you? Where's Zoto Abantu now? No one is asking about her. We don't care about her. But we are still interested in people like your Xolis, you know? And I must say, I love Xoli down. I watched actually her interview on the Because We Said So podcast. Babe, I love you, right? I hate the fact that now you feel the need to just filter yourself, to be very careful and hide yourself. We miss you. We miss Xoli, right? I'm just so sorry that you need to go through all of this, but Xoli, come on, start posting. Don't shy away from it, no? Have conversations with us, talk to us. We miss you, we love you. But I do understand that influencing and creating content can be extremely difficult. Guys, you have no idea what's happening behind the scenes with this small channel. So I can imagine these girls with these big platforms. I mean, Mihlali doesn't even post anymore. Lerato_am literally said that no, she's gonna focus on her business. She's tired, you know. Kayams tries now and again. Sayam Buji also said she's tired. I know we tough on you guys. We can be mean. We over speak and over analyze your lives. It gets tiring, but please come back, because we're bored. YouTube is boring. Like, without you guys, I'm bored. It gets hectic, but I understand now how creators feel, and I will try to be a bit considerate as I do these videos, because I'm learning as I also go that it's not nice, you know, showing up when you don't want to, showing up when people are talking about you, judging you, laughing at you, you know. It's really exhausting. Even with these story times, I understand you guys do these things to say, let me share with my audience, but then it backfires again, and then we use it against you guys. Tell me what you think about Storytime content, and what do you think about our influencers. We love you guys. Don't stop vlogging, please. With that said, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Do follow me on my social media platforms. It's at @impo_liputi. Bye, guys.